It is the season's 4th World Golf Championship, and we're going back to Ohio for the Bridgestone Invitational. I'm John Swantek. She's Kelly Hawkins. Here's what you need to know.
So pretty classy field we have assembled here at Firestone Country Club, made up of the very best from the FedEx Cup standings and the World Golf Ranking, minus a couple of important guys, the 2014 and 2013 winners, Rory McIlroy and Tiger Woods. Not going to be there this week.
Yeah, 27 of the top 30 in the FedEx Cup standings will be there, the very best from around the globe in the official World Golf Rankings. 75 players scheduled to compete. We've got champions from this 2014-15 season, including Troy Merritt, who just won his first tour title last week outside of Washington, D.C., and members of the U.S. and European Ryder Cup teams.
And of course, looking forward to seeing Jordan Spieth tee it up. He will be there looking to keep the summer of Spieth intact. The now 22-year-old just celebrated a birthday, will definitely have his sights set on his first WGC title. It's kind of weird that he hasn't won one yet, but he's looking to finish a little higher than last year, where he finished 49th.
Yeah, that guy who finished 49th last year and this guy, two completely different competitors. Spieth is obviously the guy to beat this week, certainly without McIlroy in the field. His season has been stellar. We haven't seen Jordan since the Open Championship. We will see how he responds to that near miss as his hopes of winning a third straight major championship this year were dashed at St. Andrews. But I expect him, as he always seems to put that in the rearview mirror and play very strongly this week at Firestone.
So Spieth has been leading this brigade of young stars, which also features Jason Day, hot off a win at the RBC Canadian Open, those 3 consecutive closing birdies to get the win, his second W of the season and 4th of his career, and last year's match play champion as he is vying for his second WGC title.
He's figuring things out, certainly. He was able to get by on raw talent, I think, for a couple of years. He's made a real commitment. He said something after he won the Canadian Open that really impressed me. He said, we're chasing greatness out here. He's not afraid to be that type of player, and he's getting awfully close, rising up the World Golf Rankings. He's a guy, I think, Kelly, that you just pencil in for major championships and big events like this one.
Yeah, another player to keep an eye on this week, Rickie Fowler. These young guys definitely motivating each other out there. So Rickie's another guy to watch this week, the Players Champion, and then won the week before the Open Championship at the Scottish Open, and had a run at the title last week at the Quicken Loans National, finished solo second, so looking to be in pretty good shape.
He needed a big year, didn't he? I mean, a lot of buzz after those top 5 finishes and all the major championships last year, but it was important for Rickie as a competitor, for Rickie's brand to break through, take it to the next level, and he did it in a major way this year, if you will. He's going to be a force next week at the PGA, certainly this week as well. He's had a decent record at Firestone the last couple of outings as well. Okay, the very best players from around the globe. Kelly Hawkins, who's going to be holding the trophy Sunday evening?
It may not be the most creative pick I have ever chosen, but I got to go Rickie Fowler. I think that it is his week to win the Bridgestone Invitational. He's had a good showing there in the past, as we discussed. I think his game's peaking at the right time. I think he's going to pull McIlroy. I think he's going to win the Bridgestone, and then I think he's going to go win the PGA Championship. You heard it here.
Can't go wrong with Rickie. Great year. How about Brooks Koepka? Another one of those players from this generation of stars. Hasn't been out of the top 25 since the middle of May. Great showing at the Open Championship, Canada as well. This is a big golf course this week, 7,400 yards. If you can mash it, it's going to be in your favor. We've seen that through the years. This is a moment for Koepka to be the guy to win at that next level. I like his chances this week.
Yeah, and he certainly can bomb it off the tee. I say it's going to come down to Koepka and Fowler.
We'll reconvene on Monday. Air times for coverage this week all over the place, beginning with PGA Tour Live early on Thursday morning. We've got exclusive featured group coverage Thursday and Friday from Firestone. Go to PGATourLive.com and soak it all in. And also, Golf Channel has your coverage on Thursday and Friday, and then CBS Sports will carry along on the weekend after Golf Channel brings you some early round coverage. And PGA Tour Radio has live play-by-play coverage on SiriusXM, which also streams live all 4 days on PGATour.com. Enjoy the Bridgestone Invitational.